Hello everybody. Angie here. I am coming on to do a quick make for you guys. I am working on the Marguerite Miller Collage Challenge series for the year of 2026, and I am up to week 11, I believe. Yep. And we are going to get this made today. How's everybody? Hope everybody's doing well. I'm doing good. I am working out of about a 5x8 old kind of vintage receipt book. I tore out some of the pages and, give myself a little bit of bulk, a little bit of room for my collage pages. And it's working out pretty good so far. Okay, I have got all my goodies here and we're going to get this baby knocked out. I'm still working on getting caught up. I'm not too far behind. I'm getting there. Okay, so as I said, I am on week 11. Okay, and the prompts are a portion of a blank form, something you love, a postal item, windows, doors, gates, a playing card, and for a bonus, a list. Okay, so let's see. I grabbed some background pieces here. This was just a piece left over from a prior make, and then I just grabbed a couple of these. I thought those two went well together, so I thought I'd use these. Let's see. So we'll go ahead and cut this down to fit within my space here. And start there. So let me move this for a moment. Bring up my guillotine cutter. Go ahead and cut both of these at the same time, so I know they'll both be the same size. Okay. Hold on to those, and I don't think I need all of that, so I'm going to go ahead and cut this down a bit. I think that'll be enough. Hopefully I didn't measure it, so hopefully it'll be enough. All right. Let's bring my notebook back in. See what we're working with here. That works. Looks like it might be a little, ooh, barely. Okay, I think I'm going to use, rather than glue today, I'm going to use my snail tape. Saves a little time. Okay, and I just want that to overlap just the slightest. Well, we'll go ahead and just put it right up next to it. That'll be fine. If you work with this kind of tape, if you run over the edge a little bit, all you got to do is use your finger and kind of fold it right back over, and that works and helps quite a bit. Okay, so I'm going to try and just put this right up next to it, and down we go. Yeah, those two will work fine. And do I want any of this? I may. I like that checkered paper. I don't know why, but I really like it. Okay, so that's just the background. That's not any of the prompts so far. Something you like, I went back and forth, but I chose this. This is a make on a prior Marguerite Miller series that I did, and I just think that is beautiful. I made it actually on a playing card, so I could use this as a 2-in-1 if I chose. Let's see. Do I have? Well, I have a playing card, but this is on a playing card. So I may use both, or I may just let this be 2-in-1. I don't know, because it's kind of large. So we'll see. So I think kind of like half on, half off each side would be nice there, is what I was thinking. And then for windows, doors, and gates, I grabbed these 2 stickers. And these ones have a lot of windows, and these have a lot of windows and some doors. So I think we'll use this one. And then a postal item, I have a stamp, as well as this little label here that says postcard. So maybe I can use both. Let's see. Maybe something like that. Okay. And then a playing card and a portion of a blank form. Now for that, I grabbed this little digital that I had, a freebie. And I think I'll use this. It's a form and it hasn't been filled out yet. So, maybe we just do something as easy as this. Let's see. Or I could put the playing card in there as well. I do like that joker. Just add a little pop of color. Maybe we can slant that. Let's see. Let me just play with the positioning of things for a minute. I do like that there, so I'm going to go ahead and put that down. I do tend to be indecisive in these collages sometimes, and I go back and forth. So let's just put it down as soon as I decide that I like it. Okay, and then we'll put this down. I didn't put any tape on the left-hand side, just in case I decide to tuck this card or something underneath it. I can still get it under. I just kind of taped up the 2/3 of it. But isn't that card really nice? I think that's really pretty. I love how that turned out. So if I use this, maybe kind of slant it. Yeah, I kind of like that. Let's do that. Slide that under. I do want the joker portion to show. Okay, I like that. Adds a little additional pop of color. This will be my blank form. It says a portion, but I'm just going to use the whole thing. It's small. And then we'll put our sticker down, but I'm going to remove some of that white. I tend to do that on most of these little stickers with a white border. I don't need to get it all, but just removing some of it helps, I think. Okay, and I just trimmed up the edges. Let's take the backing off. And I love this series, mainly because it helps you use up your supplies, and that's really what my goal is this year. Just use what I've got as much as possible. I'm trying to limit my spending this year. I have gone the first 3 months and 2 weeks without any spending. Been doing really good, and I'm just going to see how long that can last. Okay, so there's that. And then there's a list. I think I'm just going to use this list with the prompts on it, because I didn't grab anything else. So I'm going to have to cut this down because it's quite large. And I'm just going to go around my writing, and that'll help make it a little smaller. I forgot about that prompt. I didn't think about that. But this is a list, so it'll work fine. I'm thinking I don't want to take away from the Joker. So I wish I wouldn't have glued that all the way down. Kind of. Let me see if I can lift it up just a bit. Then I can tuck my list underneath that. That snail tape really sticks well, so you have to be careful. It's not really easy to remove. But I don't need too much up. And I can just tuck, and I'm going to tear that in half. We only need a portion of it to stick out to show that I used the list. That'll work. Not bad. Now I'm going to tape that down a little bit. I should throw some ink on that, but I can skip it this time. Okay, looking good. So we've got blank form, something I love. I love that card. A postal item, I've got that postcard there, as well as a stamp. I think I will go ahead and use the stamp somewhere. Probably right there. Let's see. Windows, doors, gates. We've got that sticker and playing card. I've got the playing card there. And a list for a bonus. I like it. Okay, I am going to grab my ink. I'm going to grab my ink pad. 1 second. I'm going to go around this stamp just a little bit. Okay. Put that down. Yeah, that looks good. But I feel like I want to put just a dab of markings on there. Let me grab a marker. I don't know what. I've got this acrylic marker here. I've never even used it, I don't think. Let me test it. See, and this is exactly why I'm trying to use up what I've got. It's a brand new marker and it's getting dried out because I've never even used it. Well, I'm not going to be able to use it today either. It's going to have to go in the garbage, looks like. Waste of money. Let's see what else I've got. Here's a white marker. Okay, this works. Let's do I just feel like doing some markings for some reason. Okay. Then I'm going to grab a black. Okay. I'm going to go all the way down with this. Looks a little bit more complete there. And what else can I do? should we do the same thing on the bottom? You can see the dots better on the brown portion than on the beige, but we know it's there. I'll bring a close-up here when I get done. Okay, I like that. Now I'm going to get a fine-tipped black marker, and I think I'm going to go around this portion here. Straight lines aren't working too well. Okay, that helps a little bit, I think. All right, I think I'm going to stop there. I'm pleased with that. Okay, guys, we've got, well, now I did a portion of a blank form, something that I love. I love that card that I created on a collage make. A postage stamp, windows, gates, and doors. What was that other one? Oh, a playing card. And then for a bonus, a postage stamp. And I've got them all on there. I actually have 2 playing cards because this was made on a playing card itself. That, I think, is really fun and is really, really nice. A nice full page. All right, guys, that's week 17 for me. I hope you liked today's make. If you are interested in this and if it's something you have never seen before, her information will be in the description box below, but it's very popular. She's been doing this, I think, for 7 or 8 years. I don't know. But it's a lot of fun, and it's good. Like I said, it's a good way to use up your inventory and your product. So I'm going to leave you with that. Thank you so very much for stopping by. As always, take care, God bless, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.